don't taste good.
Man, that's
Coconut water tastes like cornflake milk.
damn. The fact that you say that, I'm like, damn, he's right. But
It
after you
tastes
get
good.
adjusted to it, it's delicious.
It feel real gayish.
Coconut water is good for you, bro.
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's the best water. That's the best water, actually.
It's coconut juice.
Coconut juice. Is it though?
You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Hold on. I know you like to fucking just jump as soon as I put record,
No intros necessary.
Record. Volumes. Records, and records. Jason,
Yes, sir.
you ain't with me?
Camera's rolling.
Go.
It's quiet all around.
Clap, niggas!
Sound speed, and action. Scene one, take one.
Welcome to the Owner's Box. We are episode 127. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up,
Yes, sir.
clap it
Yes,
up.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Be Price in the building.
Hey, man, you know me. That's what I do, man. I come here like I'm held hostage, and I speak the realness.
Scott Free is off. And
Is he?
And I am Seuss to Connect.
What up, though?
It was good, yeah.
Cool.
We got 2 guests today.
We do have 2 guests, nigga. It's like the Oscars in this bitch.
We're going to start with the lady. Introduce yourself.
What's up? I'm Jeanine. I am here in the building today and excited to be here.
Yeah.
And we have an extended member of Owner's Box podcast. Let the people know who you are.
Let's go, baby. Jason C. Louder back, black in effect, baby. Let's get it, man. We here again on a beautiful, blessed Sunday.
What's going on? How was your week?
Jason C. Louder.
Yes, sir.
My week it's been going okay. You know, I've been working at work, and then I come home and I've been working, and then you know that's about it. And then I got in the streets Friday for the 4 Hours party.
Yeah.
Okay, how was it?
It was straight. Black Metaphor was there. That nigga got some heat. Jesus Christ. He played some joints he did from Ross, and he played some exclusive joints. Then then who else was there? Book Brown was there.
Hey.
4 Hours was there.
Wow.
They honored Fort Knox for his time and his service in the underground Atlanta community.
That's dope. That's dope, man.
I sell drugs in the community.
Fort Knox is a legend, though, man. Like I have to say that.
Fort Knox is like, and shout out to Greg Street. Greg Street was there.
Oh, it's now.
Was,
Greg.
was they rapping?
Was who rapping?
Everybody that was there.
Everybody was there. Yes, Fort Knox wasn't rapping.
No, okay.
But Greg Street came there and he was he introed Fort Knox. He brought him out and gave him his flowers and everything.
Man.
Gave the nigga Cash App out and nigga phone started going off. Everybody was sending him some dough. So it was dope, man.
That's dope.
Did Bug spit?
Yeah, she performed.
Okay.
She performed. She did a couple joints with Joe D was there.
I'm sorry, can you go back?
Yes.
Did you say he gave out his Cash App and people
Yes.
started sending him money?
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing? You could like,
Well, that is a thing. In real life, you don't do that on your birthday?
no.
I've done that.
I've never done that either.
I've never done it either.
I've done it on my birthday.
And people send you money.
And people send me money because the almighty video that I used was from the great philosopher and poet and black man himself, Dr. Umar.
Oh.
When
Donations.
he says donations. So I say, hey, it's my birthday.
Donations.
This is my Cash App, man. Holla at your boy. And then Dr. Umar says, donations.
Oh, so you be begging on your birthday.
I don't. It's the technologically equivalent of going outside with money pinned to your chest.
I've never done that either.
I've never done that either.
before.
I've never done that. But it's the same thing.
You wouldn't. You're not a
Yeah.
female.
Don't do that.
See how I fixed that?
I hope everybody is who they are while I'm here.
Oh, we are, but I'm just.
Oh,
working.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Most
working
definitely.
on my.
He's working on himself. Pause.
Apparently, our listeners have a problem with the way I address women because I say.
Can you say female?
Female.
Sometimes in some people.
Right.
Females it's contextual. Like,
I say ain't that what you are? But apparently,
I would say because usually, in my experience, and I'm only speaking for myself, when I hear men say female, the sentence and everything before it was
It's a
not
different
positive.
tone.
that's like the equivalent of all due respect. No disrespect. You about to say some disrespectful shit.
So it's like, it's usually when you about to check a female or you have something rude to say, that's when you use female versus like, oh no, this woman did it. Like the tones, the inclinations, they're different between women and female. So I think a lot of women get offended when men use the word female because of the connotation.
Nah, they said female, that could be anything. It's female animals. And then it was like
And I'm gonna tell you that's not real.
Thank you.
Because if a young, cool black woman were to be like, oh no, I love the female form, I love women, blah, 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 females, nobody's gonna say anything. It's context.
Context is everything.
Indeed.
How was your week, Louder?
Hold up. But
yeah.
the nigga gave out his cash app.
Get cash out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you was talking about that. Yeah.
He didn't give out his cash
Yeah,
app.
Greg Street
Greg
did.
Street gave out his cash app. Greg Street is a DJ from
Legendary.
radio.
Legendary.
Bad.
DJ
Legendary.
Greg Street from the radio, V103.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Grace.
No.
It wasn't his birthday.
He was introducing the host to the show who was getting an award.
And he got some money while he was up there getting his award.
So he wanted him to receive his flowers, so he gave him his flowers, and he was like, "Yo, fuck that. What's your cash app?" Now, all respect due, Fort Knox was like, "Nah, fuck that. Nah, I'm good." Greg Street pressed. Pressed and pressed.
Context is everything.
It is. He pressed and pressed. And then Kerosene was like, "Nigga, I got your cash app. We done exchange money." And then he said his cash app, and he was like, "Nah, that ain't the one." And it was like, "Fuck it, this the one." And he gave his cash app.
They was about to send it to somebody else.
They were about to light somebody up.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Actually, that's kind of cool.
And once it's sent, you can't get it back.
Yeah.
But no, I have given my cash app on my birthday. I have received things. Now, then it goes. It's like, all right, what you gonna do when you see somebody do that shit on their birthday, nigga? You gonna bless them or you gonna sit here and act like it ain't happened?
Wow.
It's like paying it forward.
Yeah. That's fair.
Your uncle
Okay.
and brothers and sisters
Yes.
and my daddy,
Yes.
the way they do that shit, I like it.
Yeah.
So
It's cold. I like that too.
if they turn 40,
Yep.
all their brothers and sisters give them $40. So every year they get their birthday money from their brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So is it pinnacle years or is it like every? So
Every
you get
year.
41, you get 42, you get
Every year.
43.
Every year.
I like this
It's,
practice.
and that's a dope pack.
I like it.
And it's like 7 of them.
We should start that, my nigga, on my birthday.
Oh, we started on my birthday too.
No, mine first.
Oh, yours is first.
Let's start it on mine.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
No.
Did you say no?
Said no.
I'm cool.
You're not included. Move along, Susan.
How was your week, Louder?
Oh man, it was actually pretty dope. I've had a couple of playtimes for some new movies and TV
I just seen
shows.
you post something too.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's a playtime?
Oh, I don't call them auditions. I call them playtimes. Yeah, it's just a mindset shift. You know what I'm saying?
I did.
So I had some dope playtimes this week, and then I had an interview, it was more like a screening Friday.
Right.
It was called BMF Meets Power because the first episode of Power Ghost, the last season is this season.
Yeah,
and so
right.
the sister who she moderates this beautiful studio called Modex Studios in downtown and in Buckhead, she wanted to have like an event where she had the screening, then she reached out to me. Actually, I serendipitously met her, and so she was like, "Hey, would you be open to being a part of a panel, and I was like, yeah. She was like, we could call it BMF Meets Power, and I was like, yeah. And she's like, can you? And I said, well, I can reach out to some people who I know from BMF, and then it all just kind of happened, and it was pretty dope, man.
Did she pay for that?
See what I'm saying? We gonna get to that. we gonna get to him how to maximize his celebrity. But I got you.
I'm not even to you yet.
Right.
I'm talking about for the whole shit.
Right.
The maybe we shouldn't go there.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, how was the event, guys?
The event was beautiful, man. It was a beautiful panel, and we had a great time. It was a lot of fellowship that happened, and some
So back
people
up.
People made some great relationships.
You said you had a serendipitous meeting. You met her serendipitous.
Yeah.
Whatever that shit is. You said. What do you mean?
So it was just by
chance, by happenstance.
By happenstance. I was invited to meet some other brothers at this dinner, and then she also was there, and then everybody just started talking, and
So you started vibing with her?
Yeah.
Changed y'all went out to dinner by yourself away from everybody?
Nope, not that.
Okay. You made sure you cleared that up,
I
right?
made sure. Not that. She reached out. We had a business meeting. I met her at her studio with the other owners, and then they had a conversation about it.
Did they show the episode and everything?
They did, yeah.
Indeed.
And I felt, I hadn't watched Power since season 1, so they were asking questions, and I was like,
You didn't know the answer to
I
it.
didn't
You
know.
like, I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah. So I was like,
So you're on one of your shows.
I'm on BMF.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She ain't watched that either.
She ain't watched that
She ain't
either.
watched that shit.
I
either.
have not watched it. I have not.
Great segue. How was your week?
My week has been really good, really hectic. I got here Monday and then just went straight to set on Tuesday. And they've been really long days, really worth it, learning so much. And yesterday was my first day out in Atlanta, and I went to as many Black businesses as I could.
Nice.
Okay. So since you just started talking when we just started moving, tell the people.
What was I supposed to say?
Who are you? What
No,
do you do?
how was I supposed
Oh
to
no, I
answer
said
the question?
no. You good?
He
Okay.
talking about when you came in.
Yeah.
Oh,
You good? You just
Yeah, we was already rolling. We was rolling before we was rolling.
Yes, sir.
So tell the people who you are. What do you do?
okay. Hello, people. I am Jeanine Daniels. I am a television writer, and I also am the head of operations at a Black-owned retail store in Leimert Park, California, and I also have the world's largest Black-owned closet. And I'm here in Atlanta for a show that I work on, and yeah,
Black-owned closet. Wow.
yeah.
What's that?
Talk
All
that shit.
the
Talk that
pieces
shit.
in my closet are Black-owned, and if they are not Black-owned,
They're not in there?
I'm actually selling them. So the things that are in my closet that are not Black-owned, I started selling them so that I can use the money to invest in Black art from living Black artists.
You just fucked Jason whole shit up. I see him going ridiculous right now.
Yo.
God damn. I wish you didn't hear that.
Why?
He's gonna be a problem.
I'm finna sell everything.
He's gonna be a problem now.
That's dope.
Thank you.
But you only selling stuff that's non-Black.
Only non-Black, and a few of the Black-owned items I am gonna sell in the store simply because
kinda
I've either gained weight
kinda
or
racist.
can't fit them. No, I'm gonna sell them in our Black-owned store so other people can have the fly shit that I have because I'm fly.
Okay, talk your shit.
Like-
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah.
I'm so
I
Okay,
love it.
that's what's up.
Good. I love that.
Got you.
So this Black-owned closet. This is
The largest Black-owned closet in the world.
Hold on. You wasn't finished.
Oh yeah.
You wasn't finished.
Me?
You was still sleeping on your stomach. You gotta let them know what's going on.
About what?
What else? What else you got going on?
While I'm here?
Period. Everything.
Oh, period. I'm working on my first graphic novel, so that's really exciting. Developing a few projects that I'm overly excited about. And honestly, I'm also in the process of like figuring out multiple streams of income because that writer's strike was a very humbling wake-up call that robots are going to take my job soon. And that's okay. Robots, they come, you know? So I'm like, I need to get a laundromat. I need a car wash. I need some vending machines. Like, so I've honestly been looking into like pizza vending machines and trying to put those on college campuses. Just because I need to be more career proof at this point in my life.
Indeed.
Sherry, I love that.
So
I wanted to ask you about that because I also wanted to go back to as far as the pandemic goes and how that went. And then going after that, and then going into the writer's strike, and how that went, because you. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
So
I don't know you in real life.
Understand?
I know you on Instagram.
Yes.
Oh, that's how she got here?
Yeah.
I thought you knew her.
I do
No,
not.
I'm a rando.
She's not random. She's not random.
Super hella rando. All up in your house.
She don't know nobody here.
Gotcha.
So
I found out she didn't know. I'm gonna let you get to that because when she knocked on the door, I thought that she knew. I said, Jay, grab that. I only told him to do that because I thought he knew it. And I didn't want my face to be the first face you see as a stranger. He was like, I don't know her. I was like, oh. I said, nigga, I wouldn't have sent you to the door.
I don't even know if she would have knew my face. She just followed me on Instagram the other day.
Okay,
thank you, by the way, for doing that.
But go ahead, say it.
But I've been following her for 17 years now on Instagram since YouTube. Black and Sexy.
Yeah.
Black and Sexy TV. They had a bunch of shows. It was a whole renaissance
Yeah, it was.
of internet television. And then she did this great show with, I'm about to nail it, Jeremy McBride.
That is it.
Wow. Boom. That is his name.
Do you remember the other one's name?
I can't remember. I want to say Nia. What was the name of the show?
Her show?
Yeah.
Becoming Nia? You
Yeah.
remember her name?
I can't.
Do you remember Jeremy's best friend's name?
I remember your name.
That was slick. That was real slick. Will Catlett.
That's why Jeremy.
Will. And we'll get to that too because you and Will have had run-ins.
Absolutely.
Not run-ins like that, not fisticuffs or anything.
No.
Fisticuffs.
We just messaged each other like last week.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
He was on there as well.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic
that was
show.
amazing show.
Will was on BMF?
Which show you talking about?
No, he was in a relationship with a woman, with a young lady.
Not that one.
Oh, Love Is.
Love It? No, not that one. But they'll join on YouTube.
Oh, First Dates.
First Dates.
I think that's what it's called.
Didn't you
First
work,
Dates or Dates First?
Didn't you work on the other shit? Love Is?
I did.
You did. Because like I said, I Googled you for the first time the other day. Ever. So anyway, YouTube, that guy, which I thought was great.
It was
Thank you.
I thought it was great.
Thank you.
And then you were on it, and I thought you were great.
Yeah.
And I was
Thank
like,
you.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, wow.
I was on it by
Yeah.
default.
That's a great way to fall.
Yeah. And I was like, and then I don't know when I started following you, but I found you on there and I started following you. And then it was like, oh, she does all this other shit. And it was like, oh, she's dope. So I've been following you for a minute.
Wow.
So to say that, welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I am so honored to be here.
And thank you for coming because I was like, hey, you come by the podcast? And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, shit. Word. Word. Okay.
Okay.
Yo, I swear, my motto in 2015 was communicate with your community. Because you just have to open your mouth. Like, black people want to move in silence and like, don't let nobody know what your moves are. That's not helpful.
That's not.
What do you want? Say what you need. Ask for help. People will show up.
And that's what I'm realizing. And because we don't ask for help. We just don't as a community. I don't know if it's as black men, we don't ask for help either, right? So I think that's important. Like I just had a conversation with one of my sisters yesterday. She said, if you need help, ask.
That shit is easier said than done.
It is.
Nah.
It is.
That shit is very difficult for me.
You cool on asking for help?
I'll figure it out. I'm from the house of Bogan. We'll figure it out.
I believe everything you say.
Don't tell a business outside this house. This is my grandfather. So, nah, I'm cool.
I respect it. I don't. I choose to walk a different path, but I respect it.
Yeah.
So when you said you were here, you said you're here working on the show.
Yeah.
Is this top secret?
No. I'm here working on P Valley. I'm a supervising producer and a writer on P Valley.
Seuss has feelings about the show.
Great.
Fuck that shit. The first 3 episodes was great.
And then things happen.
Oh, you're one of those. Okay.
What you mean one of those?
I know.
Exactly. That's what happened. And then he didn't watch it anymore.
I didn't watch it. I didn't even finish that 3rd episode.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm done here.
But I like the show.
Yeah, me too.
What is your title on the show?
I'm a supervising producer.
Have you written any episodes or anything?
Yeah, I co-wrote episode 2 with Katori, the creator and showrunner, and then I co-wrote episode 4 with Ian Olympio, who is one of our executive producers.
Episode 2 of the first season?
This 3rd season that they're
I'm
shooting
about
right
to
now.
say, 'cause that was a great episode. Episode 2. Yeah, I can't wait for 3.
And then indeed, as we get back to the 6 degrees, as far as Will Catlett and as far as even P Valley, wasn't Chantel? What Chantel was on?
Yeah,
P
Chantal.
Valley?
She was on episode.
What's it? Chantal. Tall Sean.
Yes. Snitches get stitches, so she don't tell. So she was on episode 4. I don't know the episode number, but she was in season 1.
Oh shit! You shouldn't have said that out loud.
It's okay.
No, it's like forgetting the anniversary.
Oh,
Is it though?
Probably not. I don't know how you
For
act.
actors,
How
yeah, like,
you acting niggas live?
Yeah, we'd be like, I don't know what episode you were on, but I remember, she was on it, and it was a very interesting ordeal.
She was a bartender. I didn't see that until I saw her reel, and I was like, I watched the show, and I didn't realize you was on there.
I know it was. Yeah, it was cool though. It was yes. So, yeah, man. I the show is. It's an intricate show, man, and it shows the layers of humanity, and I love it. That's why I love it so much.
What?
P Valley.
P Valley. Come on, dog. Don't be like that.
Yeah.
no, let him be in his element.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Everybody is entitled to their emotions and their feelings.
That's fair.
I mean, if that nigga want to be Carl Thomas out here, he can be Carl Thomas.
I have
But
no emotion about that show.
Everyone is entitled to their non-emotions, their non-feelings, and their opinions.
The first 2 episodes was amazing.
Yeah. And I want to ask a question offline because
Okay.
I did audition for it.
Okay.
For
You
that
want to wonder
episode.
why you didn't get picked?
I just want to know who. I'd be interested in where they took the character.
you auditioned
Because when I auditioned, I specifically asked my agent to put a request in that I choose not to do certain things. And
Oh, you one of those.
don't do that.
wow, I wanted to have agency for my career.
I want to do that.
You know
I
what
want
I'm
to do
saying?
that. Can we do
And
that?
so-
Can we do that?
What?
Do what?
You said one of those. What does that mean?
An actor with requests. Mm-hmm. Yeah, literally, actor with requests.
And how do you feel about requests?
I think it's fine. I think. I don't know how to say this without
Say that
sounding
shit.
like-
I'm good. I'm good. Yes.
I think there are 2 type of hustlers.
Okay.
There are hustlers with boundaries and there are hustlers without boundaries. And that just is what it is.
That is what it is. No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I get it.
Julia Roberts said that when she put in
Nigga from Harlem
for her,
quoting Julia Roberts.
for her when she goes out for auditions or people come out, if you want to film her, she said, even if it's in the nude, you can only do it from the side or the top of her buttocks.
Yeah.
You can't see
The-
everything. Even though on Pretty Woman, I saw a nipple, but they made it slip. But it's all good.
She didn't have leverage. She didn't have leverage at that point.
She did not.
Right.
She did not.
And okay, so it goes back to that. Who the fuck are you, Jason C. Louder, that you can make requests?
Yeah. So
do you have leverage at this point to make requests? So you'd be like, I'm gonna do this.
Leverage, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You have your moral compass. You have your comfortability levels. You have your ability to sleep at night and feel okay with what you've done.
Yep.
So I'm not saying there's a problem with those who have boundaries and those who are a little thinner. I'm just saying those are the two type you normally come across, and you're just like, okay, if I do this, if I allow this person with these boundaries, how does it affect the story that I want to tell and what I can do with this character? You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. There's nothing wrong. Like I've done roles as an actor. Well, I've kind of done roles as an actor where I was like, okay, I don't have a boundary for this. And mid taping, I was like, I found a boundary. I'm sorry, I don't want to do it.
yeah. That's real.
Well,
That's
in Hustle and Flow, when I want to know about the scene, Terrence Howard is supposed to choke Taraji and throw her down a flight of steps.
Says who?
That says him.
Okay.
He said in the argument scene, he supposed to call out her name, choke her, and throw her down the steps.
And she said no.
No, it's not her. He said no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then he said he went to his trailer and they kept on coming to him. John Singleton, everybody was like, yo, just get the scene. He's like, can we do the scene without cursing her out and throwing her down the steps? Now I want to see the scene. How about getting choked out? I mean, let me see that clip.
Let's see what that be like. Let's see what that look like.
Shoot, when he still won the Oscar, if he just
insert clip.
Yeah, let's do one scene. Let's do one take to see if this happens. Throw it down.
That's good.
So, Auntie Ning.
Yeah.
Going back to YouTube, is that the beginning for you?
I mean, beginning, 10-year-old Jeanine was self-publishing books.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? With her mom and selling them at different literacy festivals. And, so I've always been a storyteller. Like, that's just what it is. My high school English teacher would photocopy my essays and staple them to the other kids' essays who all had F's when I had an A and be like, be more like Jeanine.
Oh, niggas hated you.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like
she just wanted you to be bullied. She was a white teacher?
Yeah, but oddly, I was in like a really prestigious like communication arts academy, so I didn't get bullied. They were just like, Jeanine again. She was setting you up. You know what? Honestly, she was one of those teachers, Miss Melina Rollo. I'll never forget her. She was one of those teachers who was like, "You're gonna be great, but you want to hang out in the streets and do hood rat shit with your friends. So let me show you that you will be great." And I was just like, "Girl, stop! Like, I just want to go do stupid shit."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I've always been a writer. Let me rephrase. I've always been a storyteller, whatever the medium, whether I was editing, whether I was acting, directing, writing, producing, supervising music. Like, I've always been like, how do we tell this story in whatever medium I'm working on? So my first sort of advent into a public space was through YouTube.
Okay.
How did that guy come about?
Yeah.
Well, I knew I wanted to do a show because I had done The Couple, and there was just
another good show.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. There was just a lot of hands in the pot.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know none of this. So
oh yeah,
you
I sent you her name and picture.
He was like, research for what?
I was supposed to Google.
You were supposed. I Googled her the other day.
Who coming? A female?
Figure this out on the fly.
I mean, I know what I know, but I knew it was
Did
shit
you
I
watch
didn't
The
know.
Couple before?
I watched all that shit. Nigga,
I'm saying you didn't do it on the Google. You did it. You knew her beforehand.
but I found out other shit when I Googled her.
Oh, okay. Got you. All right.
Anyway,
Continue.
so we're talking about The Couple.
Yeah.
So The Couple was the first show that I created, but it just got it. how to say. There was a lot of cooks in the kitchen, more than I was prepared for.
That was the first show?
Yeah.
The couple, something happened with that.
We sold it to HBO.
Where?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that's your show?
It didn't make it. Didn't.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, is it on HBO?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then I'm thinking something else.
But they had it. They
and it's gonna. The question I have is it'll match what you're talking about. So go ahead.
Okay.
So the couple, no, I'm thinking about the numbers.
Oh, The Number.
I'm thinking about the numbers.
Yeah, we did. I think 2 seasons of The Number.
And then something happened with that, and it just went awry.
Well, Issa had blew up.
Did the couple switch characters or something?
No, it didn't switch characters. We had a season finale or something that wasn't quite on brand.
Oh, that's your shit, huh?
For
Yeah.
characters. So the audience was kind of like, what happened here? But at the midst of us doing this season finale that wasn't quite on brand, we had sold the show to HBO.
Word.
And it was around the same time Issa Rae had just sold.
She went to the other.
Well, she didn't sell it, but she had got her deal with HBO. So we had got a deal with HBO because they wanted to develop the couple as a full TV show.
Wow. Did she get a deal with the other first? Was that a deal?
The
Pharrell shit.
I Am Other.
I'm sorry. I Am Other.
I don't know.
Because I remember Aqua Girl went to that shit, and then
I don't think it panned out, but I don't know the particulars.
Indeed.
So the question I wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
Being that this is you've been your industry. This is what you're doing. Have you ever had any of your ideas taken and somebody else ran with it? Or can you not say
Taken?
it?
like Taken is
Be like, that's my idea. Well, you
Taken is like loaded because there's so many ways you can feel like something was taken
adapted
from you. You know what I'm saying?
You pitch something or you did something, and they like, no,
No,
I
I don't
did
think
it. And then
so.
next thing you know, you see a show that's, yo, wait a minute, that just
No, I don't feel that way. I think the content that I like to create is very unfiltered, black male heavy. And I haven't really seen a show that fits that line that looks like something I would do.
Okay.
And I remember when Atlanta came out, my phone blew up because everybody thought I was involved. And I think they thought I was involved because, it was like kind of awkward and kind of quirky. And it was about, 3 best friends who were males, and everybody know that like I love the black male perspective. Like it's my favorite thing in the world. And because it was so quirky and interesting, everybody was like, well, clearly they have Jeanine in the room. Girl, we're so proud of you. We're so proud of you. Why didn't you tell us you were on the show? And I was like, I'm not.
Gotcha.
That's dope.
But even Atlanta, and its beauty is not necessarily a show I would create because I prefer a much raunchier point of view and dialogue. And, I was shooting in strip clubs in my web series. I was like, excuse me, if you could just take this Grey Goose bottle and if you could put it in between your ass cheeks while they throw the money, that would be great. And you know what I'm saying? That was like web series shit.
The Grey Goose bottle.
We've
only seen
the
beer bottle.
Beer bottle.
It's in the movie.
This is top notch.
It's in the movie.
I mean, I've seen this in real life.
Oh, okay. Well, if you watch the Zagar movie again,
And I'm like,
you'll probably
she's
see
not
the
gonna-
I need to watch it again.
She's not gonna slide down the pole with that in the ass. Is she? Yeah, she did.
Okay, so I do need to watch it again, and that was a while ago. That was a good while ago. But the fumble.
The fumble.
That guy fumble. What happened at the end of the show?
Oh, too many cooks in the kitchen wanted to, I learned a lot about friends and money and general partnership law and IP rights. Wow. And I learned about it in a very hard, long, expensive way. And by the end the excitement for the artistry was gone. I wasn't making a show with my friends anymore. I was working to produce something for others. And it had become something that was no longer a joy. And because I no longer had the joy in my heart, what did Marshawn Lynch say? I was just there so I didn't get fired.
Yeah. You should never let nobody steal your joy.
It happened, it happened. It happened. And so when things got really bad, I was like, okay, what do you want to do, sis? Like, do you want to just finish this? Because the pressure is you said you were going to do this, and so you must do this or else, or are you going to protect your heart and your artistry and also your friends? Because there was a lot of shit going on in the background with my friends
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
When it stops being fun, then I stop going to work.
And even that is like, fuck with me, don't fuck with the people I love.
Gotcha.
And I felt like when the people I love started getting fucked with and people's credits started disappearing because niggas felt some kind of way, I was like, oh, well, I'll just leave.
The whole thing was great. That whole renaissance was great. And the end was so bad. The end was so bad. And I'm speaking of the Renaissance as far as all these young black people creating content on the internet.
Right.
And Black and Sexy TV was top tier. And they went on to do a fucking Netflix shit, get their own subscribers and everything. I bought the That Guy movie.
Thank you.
I bought that shit, and it's like, just the ending, it was like, damn, how did we fucking get here? But then, I guess I want to say, from me looking on from the outside looking in, also it was the foundation. You had this foundation, you had these two people. And if these two people aren't stable and these two people aren't doing good, then everything else is kind of gonna go that way.
Is that how it started with two people? Are you saying episodic?
I mean, originally from the get go, one person had a vision to move beyond the traditional distribution system of Hollywood, and was like, I want to produce content, I want to make content, but I don't want to wait to get a distribution deal. I don't want to wait for Hollywood to greenlight a project and blah, 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 blah. I want to make content and give it to the people. How do we do that? And he brought on his, at the time, friend who became his partner within the process. I don't know.
Oh, they weren't married the whole time? Oh, word. Okay.
No. And so they collaborated on ideas and he had this wonderful idea, which I thought was like so great. He was like, I'm going to produce sort of like content to go with this movie that he did. And I'm going to put it online. And so we were like building a website and getting a website made in the Philippines. And we were like going to make all this content and send people who love the movie to this website to see our new content. And as we were doing that, Issa Rae was finding success on YouTube. And we were like, why are we spending all this time and this money on this like website when we could just go to YouTube where our audience is already searching, looking, wanting, needing this kind of content. So we pivoted, completely dropped the whole idea of building a third-party website and started putting our content on YouTube.
Wow. I still have a web series playlist on my YouTube that I haven't looked at in a good while. Yeah. I might look and see what I got in there tonight.
Send that.
I was watching everything. It was a great time.
It was a great time. I remember.
It was a great time. It was very inspiring.
Yeah.
It was inspiring. It was just a lot of shit happening.
Yeah.
And it was a good time. So
Well, YouTube at the time was like the Wild Wild West. Yeah. All they had was like prairie dog doom 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 videos and you know what I'm saying? Like it was just people were just on there looking specifically for stuff that they could not find on the internet.
Yep.
So it was a great place for Black people and people who love Black people and Black culture to find themselves, because it was like oh, I can't find this on NBC. I can't find this on Fox. I can't find this on UPN or BET even. Or like, where are we? Where is something interesting? And we were like, we here. And they came.
And the crazy thing about that is that like, if we could figure out how that trauma happens when it comes to business and friendship and partnership, there's some traumatic shit that goes down, because it happened. I was working on something similar, and we just couldn't get around the trust. There was and so because I'm like, we could have created Tubi. Look at fucking Tubi now.
I actually watched Tubi last night.
Yeah.
The downfall of Diddy.
Oh,
I was up.
I
was up and it was late.
I'm never watching that.
Why?
Harlem, nigga, you know what it is.
Yeah.
It's too much. Is it too much?
Because no, it's not even that it's too close. It's filled with lies. Why? And if you tell a lie long enough, people start thinking it's fact.
If you tell one lie, it leads to another.
So accusations become real.
Accusations. Accusations.
But when you have a video, I think it's kind of
no. That's one video. You didn't care about Cassie until you seen her get slammed. You never think about Cassie. Name me a Cassie song.
I can't.
Exactly. You didn't care. Nobody cares about her.
But nobody cares about slavery.
Everybody asks about it. Nobody who cares. Who don't care about slavery?
What? Huh?
I'm sorry.
This Don I ain't this nigga over here.
Hold on. When I say that, I'm being facetious. But no,
Okay.
you're right. I mean, I didn't
he's not right.
have any vested interest
Nobody
in
cared about
Cassie, and I still don't. But I
Right.
do care about the story. Now
What story?
Now
What do you
I
care about the story?
I care about.
They're condemning this man who's not been charged for any crime, but they're making him guilty on the internet.
I'll say this.
And if I'm violated, I don't go to lawyers. I go to the police.
And you know what? This is a feeling and a topic that's been going on for a minute. But as we have a woman sitting here, and I can see her face, as you talk, and then the foot movement.
Oh, the foot is gonna be all there.
The restless leg syndrome. I want you to interject. Don't let this nigga live, please.
Oh no, I mean, I like I said earlier, I believe everybody is entitled to their non-emotions, their non-feelings, and their opinions, and everybody has room to feel valid. And by all means,
I don't let the internet charge anybody.
Copy.
I'm not letting it happen. It's not just Diddy. I mean anybody. You know what I mean? I'm not letting the internet find anybody guilty. And the internet doesn't control my emotions.
That's fair too.
You know what I mean? That video didn't happen yesterday.
It did not.
So this has been happening.
Yeah.
She laughed at Kim when he hit Kim. She laughed and talking about it's never going to happen to me. She used to laugh about him kicking Kim out the bed, sending her home when she pulled up. This is a thing. You talking about people that I know. Yeah. I know you.
Yeah.
So, and if there was such a thing then, why didn't you charge him then? You went out with him the next day. Actually, the same day.
And I saw you say that before, but is there a limitation on your feelings and your thoughts on how you move on things? Maybe you didn't know.
Yeah.
You didn't know what? That you got slammed? I'm pretty sure you knew that.
I mean, and to say it such might sound a little ridiculous, but you didn't know to the extent. Or you didn't know to the extent of the person you were dealing with. Maybe it was a culmination of things. It was like, it was this and this and this and this.
Okay, it's a
and
bunch
it
of
was like,
stuff.
Over time, it was like, yo, what the fuck?
It happened over time. What I'm saying is, if you felt a certain type of way, you don't go to lawyers.
Says who?
You go to the police.
Says him. He's speaking.
Okay,
he's speaking from his point of view.
Okay.
You go to police.
Because some people,
some people what?
Some people choose to go to lawyers first.
Are you gonna go to police? Are you gonna go to police?
No, I'm not. That's never happening.
Exactly.
I'm saying it's never happening.
So if you have that choice to not go to police, then why don't they have that choice to not go to police?
I'm not going to lawyers either.
And that's the thing. But they work on it. How they work on it? They work on how they work on it.
Yeah.
So you want to attack the pockets to get money? Nigga, you slam me, you die. Like, I'm not.
But that's the thing. That's the thing too. You don't know that's the end game.
What?
The fucking lawyers and attacking the pockets. You don't know that's the end game. Yeah. That ain't the end game.
Why? Why is it not? They signed. They did paperwork. She can't even talk about him in public.
Watch it.
That's why when I seen
Watch it.
That's when I seen 50 say I'm doing Surviving Diddy on Netflix, and he stayed trolling Diddy.
That nigga.
And he said, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna have Cassie come on. She can't talk about Diddy on this.
She can talk when she get in that motherfucking courtroom.
That's a fact.
What? He hasn't been charged.
When she gets in the courtroom,
that's never gonna happen. They just told you can't charge him.
I'm just saying, fam.
Not for her.
All I'm saying is you don't know that that's the end game. That's not the end game.
Yeah, it is. She got whatever she got.
And we're all making assumptions because we haven't talked to the people directly. So
nobody has, but everybody has something to say.
Yeah.
That's why I say I don't talk about it. I'm only talking about it now because we brought it up. I don't have them. People done reached out. I don't have them conversations. There's no need for me to have that conversation.
Yeah, but you know what? So P Valley and shit, right?
But Jay, how many films and let's say TV, movies? How many have you done?
Wait. Oh, I googled you the other day for the first time as well.
Wow.
Wait, can we pause? Because what I don't want is for people to feel like I just sat here as a woman and didn't say shit.
Okay, good.
Yep, that's good.
Regardless of whatever her intentions are, lawyer, police, if she saw somebody getting beat up before and laughed, I don't really care. What I care about is violence against women is a problem. And
I agree. I've never put my hand on a woman, ever. But I've never had the desire
and however you decide to move about your retribution from that situation is justified in your mind, I say go for it. Because there are some people who would be like, oh, somebody put their hands on my kid or my daughter, they have to die. That's cool. That's what they felt was right. And there's some people who are like, they put my hands on my daughter, they have to pay. That's cool too. So whichever way somebody decides to go about retribution from abuse,
so does that make the abuse go away?
No, not at all. Nothing. But something has to be compensated, which is why some people are like, you got to die, you got to pay, you got to go to jail. And sometimes that's not even enough. So Cassie could take her, I don't know how much she got, but she could take her money and go sit on an island in Fiji and still can't sleep at night because of whatever the fuck happened to her. Like, I haven't talked to Diddy. I haven't talked to Cassie. I haven't talked to anybody. I honestly was living under a rock watching so much anime that I didn't even know what the fuck was going on until very recently.
All that violence in anime, you fuck with that?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
The violence against women in anime?
Different, yep. Yeah.
That's the beauty.
Make believe, real life.
Right. That's the beauty. That's the beauty.
You know, so I just, from what I've seen and what I've heard,
it's never a reason to put a hand. It's nothing a woman can do that make me want to put hands on her. It's nothing she can do. I don't care. I don't care what it is. Whatever. I'm not even raising my voice at you. It's like it's no need.
Agree.
You're never going to be able to beat me. So it's no need for me to have these conversations with you.
Never?
No, I don't. I'm not doing that.
No. I mean, somebody's never going to be able to beat you. Like a woman?
A woman.
Yeah.
A woman could never beat you.
No.
Alan.
I don't care what it is.
A race.
A
race? Like a
no, I'm talking about physically
dash.
fight me. You're not going to... A woman is not beating me up. That's never going to happen.
Never?
Never.
She
could be an MMA. You're not beating me up.
Heavyweight champion of the world. You're not beating me up, son.
But I'm not giving... But I don't give off that energy that she feels that she's
I feel
okay.
you.
Because I think women challenge you at some time, and everybody's tough when there's no threat or no real violence. So if it gets to the point where some ladies feel he's not gonna put hands on me, so they do stuff to make you do it. I have aunts. I've seen it. I'm like, yo, that man is going to fold you one day, right? You ain't gonna do shit. I'm like, you keep antagonizing that dude, whatever. But still, I don't get that energy from women. So they don't get that because I don't get, you know what I mean? Whatever I give, it coming back. So they don't feel cool. I'm comfortable enough to put hands on me. And they're not going to do it because I don't engage in it. That may make them more angry because I'm not sitting there arguing with you either. Like, I don't give you that energy.
Yeah, but generational trauma is real.
Right.
And there are some people who are in relationships who are feeding off of each other and want that.
They want that smoke. Right.
And that's so you have those kinds of, you know.
They can't wait.
Well, that's crazy too because also last night I watched on Tubi after it went from Surviving Diddy or whatever the fuck it's called. It went to this Left Eye shit. Left Eye and Andre Rison.
Right.
And it talked about...
She burned that man's house down.
Man,
but y'all was cheering.
It talked about...
the women were cheering for that.
It talked about her...
that was an accident.
It talked about her parents and how they were volatile and all that. And then it talked about her and Andre was.
Yeah.
So, you know,
But I was, so when I say generational, you made a comment about like, oh, well, you got slammed and then you was right out to dinner. Sometimes you're trapped in the cycle.
Yep.
And it's like psychological warfare. It's the same as like how they train elephants in the circle. I mean, in the circus, they tie them, you know, by their ankles to a point where like they can take off the ankle bracelet, but they still assume that they are tied up, so they never leave. You know what I'm saying?
When the hurricane was in Florida and it blew up the zoo, they was driving past. The lions and all of them stayed there. There's no cages, no nothing. So I asked somebody when I was like, yo, why didn't they leave?
Yeah.
He was like, this is where they know. This is what they know. So even if they don't see the cage, they figure it's there. So they didn't move. And they just stayed where they were.
And that is psychological warfare.
Yeah, that is.
You know what I'm saying? That's like slave mentality.
But you also
100%.
you teach people how to treat you.
100%.
If you know.
Right.
If
No,
you know.
no, I'm saying
if you know.
If you know.
Even if you don't, I'm talking about like if whatever you allow, if you keep doing it, you're training them how to respond with you.
Which is exactly why somebody may not know how to leave a bad situation.
Right. And so because even
it's
when
all about self-worth.
People used to ask me when I'm growing up and like little things, but I didn't do that. If you did something small, I don't care if you was my man. I overreact, but it's not for him. It's for that dude over there looking. So, you know, don't play with me. That's why I don't like when people talk with their hands. And when they having conversations with me, don't talk to me with your hands because that dude over there think you barking on me. And you could just be giving me directions.
Hey, Seuss. Hey, you my brother, man. Always. I love you.
Whatever. Yo, stop talking with your hands. Put your hands down. Put your hands down. No, you don't need to do nothing.
Doing all that.
Niggas like, yo, this and that. Doing all this. Yo. Put your hands down. Yeah. That nigga over there think you barking at me. So he gonna come over here and think that's gonna happen.
You think it's sweet.
Oh my God.
Wow. That's so interesting, man.
So you overreact every once in a while. You gotta show that it's still there. Muscle memory.
Yo,
we are confident.
Because we all got hard outs. But I wanted to get to this. Get to you, Jay.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I love that.
How many films and movies you've done?
I haven't been able to I mean, when you
That
do the
many,
work,
nigga, that many.
Yeah, so
like-
Talk that shit.
So you say,
Talk that shit.
That was the most humble way to say I've lost count.
You see that? And you see what you just said? Humble, right? When at what point do you ever like you're genuinely a nice guy,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, sir.
Which is annoying. But check this out. So, do you ever think it's going to get to the point? It's going to get to a point where you can't be so accessible.
Yeah.
And I know your immediate family is not going to let you get a big head because they're not going to allow
They're
it.
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
And not in that Price family. Right?
Yeah.
But how do you, like, when do you feel it's going to get to the point where, because I've never seen you angry. So have you ever gotten mad? Like, has Jason ever been
of
mad?
course. Come on.
Yes.
He's been mad?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So, like, is ever going to get to the point where you're not going to be approachable?
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like that. I want to say no, but at the same time, I have to be like, there's a reality that exists. You know what I'm saying? And I recognize that. Okay, when that time comes, I'm gonna
Your
know
celebrity
how,
is grown.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Right.
know how to approach that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because people's like last night we was going to the movies and he was like, "Oh, they go Remy. Can I get a picture?"
I'm gonna say yes for you.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what the fuck you talking about.
Okay.
Because
That's fair,
all
that's
this shit right here is practice.
Right.
When we went to OS Beats and Lyrics,
Yeah.
and I'm sure this happens to you every other day, and I see it on the internet,
Yeah.
and niggas be like, "Oh Remy, you holding Techwood." This is a little piece.
Yeah.
When the shit starts to grow,
Yeah.
then it's more. Then it grows, then it's more. Right now it's a smaller audience.
Yeah.
When that audience gets larger,
Right.
Yeah.
fuck out of here, little nigga. No, I can't sign your shit. It's gonna get to a point where something gonna have to give.
Yeah.
And you always gonna be you.
Yeah.
And even before all of this, if we went somewhere, we gonna have to wait another 20 minutes before we leave because Jason gotta shake hands and talk to every fucking body before we leave.
But that shouldn't change. Like the way you operate shouldn't change. What happens is you have a team now, and your team
that's
is
where we go. That's where I
they're
was
the
getting
people who
into.
are. Like, you're like, y'all said no, he can't.
He
Oh,
can't.
I'm sorry.
Get the fuck out of the way. I feel that.
So
And
I
that's
wouldn't
what-
suggest you change anything about how you move.
Because somebody
Shay.
asked
I like
him
that.
about him hosting a party. He goes, "Oh, I don't know my price." And I said,
dear.
"I'm going to hit Jason."
Yeah.
Nigga, that's not a conversation you have, nigga.
No.
That's how- you say, reach out to my team.
Hit this.
Hit this. Yeah.
This is what you do.
And I'm learning that.
Right.
I'm learning that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't quote nothing. Yo,
Right.
this is what I told when he called me. He said, "Yo, I told Jason we'll do it for 4,000 landed."
Yeah.
You told him? I said, "That's not how that works."
Yeah. Okay.
No, nigga, that's
Yeah.
not his price.
Correct.
We're not doing landed.
Okay. and I thank you for
I'll
that.
deal with it.
Yeah.
Right? If you want him, holla at me.
And that's what.
Right.
So that's what I'm learning.
Right.
I need people on the team to be able to kind of advocate in that space in that way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's what I'm learning. I'm learning it. But it's humbling, man, for to affect people in a way
that they want to touch you,
Yeah,
and they want
it's
to.
like,
But
wow,
sometimes
man.
that gets to people like my clients. They come around, they be like, "Yo, tell them to stop pulling me." Like everybody, "Yo, can I take a picture?" But they grabbing them to take a picture.
And that's the thing. I've known you all my life.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna change.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is you can't take pictures with everybody.
Right? Not everybody in the house.
And even
and you gotta have a number in your head when you're gonna cut it off.
Yeah.
And then cut it off.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it'd be
Yeah.
like, okay.
I mean, right now you
Right.
can.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's
Take
cool.
the pictures.
Yeah.
Right.
When that Oscar comes,
They gonna think they can still come holler at you.
and then everybody see you.
Yeah.
And then everybody see you. Then you get the white audience too.
Yeah.
Oh, you already got the Indian audience. Do they still fuck with you for that movie?
You know what? It's changed. It's kind of like pulled back a little bit.
Word.
Since it was I guess a
Nigga
long
did
time ago.
the Bollywood shit.
Bollywood.
You did a Bollywood film?
Yeah.
That is. Did you dance?
So dope. I did not
He
dance.
did not. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it at the end.
y'all gonna let me dance in this motherfucker?
But no. I was I was the I guess the
muscle.
antagonist.
You were the muscle.
Yeah. So
You gotta tell me what movie.
I
I love
definitely had
Bollywood
to-
movies.
Yeah. Oh man, it was so good.
Your personality, you keep that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, because that's never going to change. I don't think it will change
I don't, yeah.
from you. You're not that type of person.
Yeah.
But I also want you to realize when you're walking around that you're Jason Louder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You still walking around like you Jay Loud.
Yeah. And my mentor, like I'm taking notes. Like Will Smith is my mentor, and he doesn't know that, but like I'm watching, and I'm like, wow, okay. There's gonna be a point where
You
they have to be
gotta
boundaries.
slap in
You
there.
have to build
You gotta
boundaries.
slap.
That's what I'm learning.
feel
But the
you.
team will allow me to build boundaries because even Chantal, she's like, all right, you got to cut it off.
Oh no, she's gonna be on it.
I know. That's my queen.
I had a feeling.
That's why he cleared it up earlier.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, whatever. You know, I had a business dinner.
No, she gonna be on it.
Oh yeah, she is. 100%.
So, Jeanine, you were from
Yeah.
LA.
South LA. Yeah.
South LA.
Jason thought he wanted to move to LA, but that shit ain't happening.
I did.
I mean, it's
He don't have to not for acting.
It was a season though. It was a season right before the pandemic. Atlanta actors were moving to LA. It's like you got to be there because you have to be.
well because we were producing 600 television shows.
Absolutely.
So it was like
Okay.
booming.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? And then dried up.
So it's shifted. There's been a shift.
Major shift.
I was told to ask you the hard hitting questions.
She got time. You got a little bit. Go.
What time is it?
I got you. I got you on time.
We got
I
you
got you on time. I'm watching it.
We both got to
Okay.
be out.
Y'all both got a hard schedule. Pause.
Is that a pause?
It is.
Schedule? Hard schedule?
It's hard.
Because it has hard? Okay.
I'm not there with it, but I get it.
I'm just trying to figure out like the context of how I use the pause.
LA. The question is, how much is of a chokehold does They Not Like Us have on the LA region right now? These are the hard hitting questions. This is what I want to know. What is it? The braids?
When you say Not Like Us has a chokehold
Yes.
on Los Angeles, like tell me a little bit more about what you think
I don't
that
know.
means.
I don't know. I just want to know how it's hitting over there. Because everywhere I see it, it's like, oh, niggas is going nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like that in LA? I saw a nigga at Compton City College the other day with the They Not Like Us chucks on.
We haven't had an anthem in a while
Word.
that really said we're from LA and we're amazing. And you know, this is kind of it. And it was done by somebody that so many people in the city respect and love and care about across California because of the context of his music and how he is as a person. So this was like, it's become our anthem. And because we haven't had an anthem in such a long time, and, you know, we lost Nipsey so, like, prematurely, and, you know...
Who I still think should have won a Grammy for that shit. That shit was incredible. That album was
100%.
So it's just like, it's like a breath of fresh air for us. And it was such a beautifully curated disc.
It was.
You know, it was spiritual.
I listened to it this morning when I woke up.
Yeah. I listened to it yesterday before.
When
You know what I'm saying?
I listened to
It
it.
was.
And then when I woke up and I listened to it, I was like, I'm gonna make this my alarm tone from now on.
And the way that niggas is crib walking to this beautifully curated spiritual disc is on another level.
It is.
They doing blood bounces too. So
You are right. People are blood walking. Like you are right. I'm sorry. I grew up in a particular neighborhood. Okay, so I put my people first. So it's just in everybody. Like when you go to a party or you go to something that's kind of classy, no matter where you're at, when it comes on, we are united.
It's going down.
And it's just really dope.
well, I'm here to campaign for Drake.
No, you're not.
No,
you're not.
I was about to say.
No, you're not.
I was gonna let you whatever you know me. Whatever is
I got
in your heart.
I got my laptop right there, and my hard drive, and on it, I have the footage from when we sat here, and these niggas just dropped songs all night.
All night.
And we were like,
oh, here it is. 1 minute. He did it in 30 seconds.
It was great.
and I didn't forget about you. I'm still editing that. I got you.
It was great.
Oh, what do you edit on?
When I started, because I came in the game as an editor.
Right.
That's what I was.
That's
I started on Final Cut.
Until they fucked it up.
I still love Final Cut.
Do you like Final Cut 10?
I haven't been on Final Cut in a long time. But
Exactly.
But let me tell you, my editing to chop. Just chop. No effects. No
Right.
nothing. We just chopping for time.
Okay.
We trying to move. Final Cut all the way, all day.
Which one?
I feel like that was like 7.
That was
or
like
6.
7 before they fucked it up.
Okay, so I don't know what new stuff came out.
Final Cut 10 is fucking iMovie.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Exactly. Final
Yeah.
Cut 10 is when niggas jumped ship and went to Premiere.
So the only reason I got Premiere was because I had like a burnt copy of Final Cut.
I had as well on Premiere.
You know what I'm saying?
I had the Adobe Suite, the burnt copy of it.
I had whatever I had, and something ran out, and I had to re-up. And my editor for that guy, I think she was on Premiere, and she was like, "Just learn it." And I was like, "This looks too different. I don't want to learn it."
It's not.
So I can't. I couldn't chop as fast.
Word.
Because I felt like when I had to do quick stuff, like enlarge something, I had to like go to the effects folder, grab the effect, then drop it on the thing, as opposed to just being directly on the interface where I could just manipulate the screen.
You doing it on a laptop or you?
I was on desktop.
Oh,
desktop.
I was gonna say you don't, and then we was gonna get real nerdy. And
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
But anyway, so yeah.
I got a Mac, so I didn't even know what y'all niggas was doing.
You got Premiere?
It's in there.
Okay.
It's on.
You got Premiere on your computer? We'll talk later.
Yeah.
But I do edit on Premiere now on my
I
laptop.
don't use it because I don't.
Are
do
you paying
nothing.
for it?
Am I paying for it?
What, do we need to talk about that offline?
I am paying for it.
Yeah.
I am paying for it.
Yeah.
I am paying.
I think
for it.
I think y'all are brilliant when it comes to editing. Like because that's where the magic happens, and I'm like, I could not do it. So,
But you're gonna have to if you want to elevate as an artist. You have to learn the
You have
4 pinnacle ways to tell a story.
I got you, man. We can do
Are
it.
you ready to start shooting your own content, or you still want to be?
They shoot some things. I saw some little skits that y'all been doing.
I seen her do videos by herself because you had.
No, he been doing skits with
me
other
and my
people.
homeboy.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've
okay,
been-
got
we've
you,
been
got
creating
you.
our own
Oh, I
content.
seen was that a skit that you put up?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. And you see the homage to y'all at the very end of each skit. You know what it says?
What's that?
We shooting.
And I got one more hard hitting question that we was asked. When you came here, you had to check in.
Yeah.
Is that something that you wanted to do or you was told to do?
Both.
Okay.
Both. I've been solo for a while, right? Like I'm a very independent person. I move on my own. And so
I really wanted to say something about that too. I am going to say something. You came to this motherfucker by yourself.
I did, but my GPS location is always on.
Yeah.
My mom has it, my brother has it, and my boyfriend has it,
Wow.
and one of my best friends has it.
Nice.
So 4
So
people
all
know.
these people know where I live?
Yeah.
Them niggas
what's
on they on the on the other coast.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. If the police ask what was her last known location, ding dong. Like
I hate that part of it. There was a young lady I met, Florida,
Oh shit.
and we were supposed to get up. She called me and she was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get dressed. We gonna go to this spot." I was like, "All right, I'll meet you there." She goes, "Is it? We may happen to see my ex there. We could just walk past him. It don't mean nothing."
No.
And I said, "You better point that nigga out so I know
Yeah,
who he is."
that's
She was
safety.
like, "Nah, we good." So I was like, "Whatever." So
You went?
hell no. No, this is what happened. I never made it to the spot. So I didn't hear from her. Like I sent her a text like, "Yo, yeah, we can go someplace else. Like I don't want to go there. Let's
Right.
go a movie, do something.
Yeah.
But if we go into this particular plot, that means I think you trying to, are you using me to make them jealous? Like what it is, and I don't get into those. I don't, because I'm not having that conversation. Even if we walk up, I'm not having it. So we don't get up. I go to New York.
Where do you go?
I left Florida and went to New York. I'm in my grandmother's house.
Where were you?
And Annie, she screams on the phone, Suze, what did you do? I was like, what you mean? There's a detective called my crib in Harlem. First of all, I was wondering how he even got that number.
Right.
He called the crib, Bolo answers.
Bolo.
He was like, oh, that's my nephew. He's not here. They was like, yeah, we have this number. It's the last number on the phone. And he was like, trust me, he's not in trouble. I just need to talk to him, whatever it is, because if there was a problem, we wouldn't have called you. We would have just came to your house.
Right.
So when I got on the phone with him, we had to talk, because I didn't call him. I was like, it's a detective. It's nothing for me to talk about. I said, I ain't do nothing. I called Bolo. I was like, why did you get the police my number, you snitch? Right? So he was like, nah. He said he said, yo, that shorty that we bagged, whatever, at the joint, she's dead. And they said they think her boyfriend killed her. Wow. And I was like, oh, okay, let me call this nigga.
Golly.
Wow.
And the last conversation we had, when he wanted me to have the conversation with him, that's what I told him, the same thing I said, yo, we never got up. And he was like, yeah, that sounds about right. You mind if I record this? I was like, yo, bro, I don't know what to talk.
You can do what you want.
You can do what you want.
But I ain't telling on nobody from Harlem. Is that what you said?
And then they wanted me to go to court. I said, why do I need to go to court? I don't know him.
Right.
I couldn't point him out. I don't know who he is.
You couldn't.
I don't know his name. I don't know what he looked like.
Yeah.
There's no need for me. He was like, well, you can come and tell that story. I was like, nah, I never can. They kept sending me parking passes. Or I never went. I was like, there's no need for me to go there. But I get it. As a female woman.
As a female woman person.
The way you move around, you want to make sure people know your location.
But all that, the fact that you said that you were coming, the fact that you came,
Right.
the fact that you moved by yourself and came here and then checked in immediately.
Checked in immediately on video. Showing them all this. You can steal all this.
Which
Cause you got money. This is nice.
which is also great, because like I said, I've been following you for a long time, so I've seen things, and then you're here.
I am here.
And I think that's good. I should be hating. I should be hating. I'm not even hating.
So what you got coming up?
That's good.
But let me just also say, it took me a while to get used to checking in.
Okay. Oh yeah, you was talking about that. So go ahead.
And not because it was a problem. I just wasn't conscious of doing it.
Because you're so used to. That's the problem with me. I'm not calling you. I'm not so used to not doing it. I live by myself. I've been single a long time.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not calling you.
So So as somebody who's like, oh, I'm gonna go to Europe and just like go by myself,
Right.
and I'm gonna go to this country, go to this country. I'm gonna gallivant over here. I'm gonna gallivant over here.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna just do whatever I want to do when I want to do it.
All the time.
It's like a mindset shift when you're in a partnership.
Yep.
And the mindset shift is this person cares about you, knows that you're a little reckless.
She said a motherfucking partnership, nigga. Listen,
And
she's reckless.
but she said a partnership. Right.
but I mean, I know who I am. I am reckless. Like when I used to come to Atlanta before, I don't know if you would see my tweets, but I used to be like, hey, I'm in Atlanta. Whose house can I stay at tonight?
That's what's up.
And then
That's what
like,
you was into?
Yeah, I was like,
me.
I had vans pick me up from the airport before.
Wow.
Oh no, I missed all those.
You know what I'm saying?
Fans or fans?
Fans. Like I'd be like, hey guys, I'm in Atlanta. I need a ride from the airport. And people would tweet me back like, I'll come get you. I'm like, great. I'm at
Don't
terminal.
even know what that is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, you out.
So, and my partner is like, I know how you like to do things. We can't do that.
He's one of the kids that wasn't scared of strangers. And
so I know that it just is love and care. And my mom is always like, Jeanine, you can't do this. And I'm like, no, it's fine. Because in my mind, it's not an arrogance, but in my mind, I'm like, oh no, I know how my story ends, and it's not like this. So I'd be way too bold about shit.
I was the only one that thought that. My sister be like, I said, that's not how I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's not.
Which, yeah, I'd be like, no, this isn't it. It's fine.
Which sister is this?
Kenyatta.
I can believe that. I think she's a bit more rational than. We'll get into that later.
Right. So what you got coming up?
Wait. Before we get into that, I want to point out these accessories in this jewelry that she has on there. I'm going to start with the ring. This is ridiculous.
Oh, okay. Well, biggest, largest, most giant black-owned closet in the world. It's shoes, it's clothes, it's socks, it's jewelry. I just got this here. This is a piece I got at the new Black Wall Street in Stonecrest.
Lithonia.
Yes.
There's a dude, Babu, who designed a bunch of jewelry for Black Panther.
Black Panther, Baba. Yeah, Baba.
Yeah. Sorry, Baba.
Yeah,
I haven't even been there yet.
Oh,
You got me.
Yeah.
You should check out the establishments in the city that you reside.
This what we doing? I sent you like 30 messages of shit that's happening.
But you should check out the establishment.
And did you go to the art show last night? Goldie and Flux, I think they sold all their pieces last night. Them niggas got down.
No, I didn't.
They got down.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
No, I feel bad. I went to Midnight Market. So I got this from Wall Street, from Black Wall Street. There's a business out here called the Pink Zebra. It's a black-owned boutique owned by this wonderful woman named Honey. I got this from her. These two I got from...
Where's Pink Zebra?
Pink Zebra is at a location I do not remember.
Okay.
But it is in Atlanta.
I can look it up.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
But I just GPS everything since I've been here.
Yeah.
And then the other two I got from In and Out, which is a black queer-owned company from the East Coast. And I got these two.
It's a burger place.
It's also a burger place. But In and Out Apparel is a black-owned clothing company. And I got these two from Her Waist Beads. And I got this from a company that is no longer in business. And then my spiritual counselor made this one. And then another young black woman made this one. I just be buying stuff from black people. If I see you and I got money on me, I'm buying something.
And then the earrings that you wanted to showcase.
Oh.
You didn't want to wear the headphones.
Oh, the reason I don't have my headphones on is because I didn't
Let
want to take
them
the earrings
know.
off.
Yeah.
I also got these from
On the mic.
Baba?
Baba, yes.
From Baba.
From Baba, yeah.
I also got these from Baba at the new Black Wall Street.
At Wall Street,
They
okay.
are so fabulous.
I sent you a link a while ago, Earring Whisperer. I told you, I'm on you.
Yeah, man. So my earring collection is wild as
right.
well. It's probably the largest earring collection in the world as well.
I sent you my daughter's link. And
You send it to the Earring Whisperer?
more than likely.
Because I haven't. She's been defunct.
It's been a while, but I'm gonna get your info, and what I'll do is I'll just send them to you.
Say less.
All right.
Say less.
All you gotta do is
What you got,
say
Sus?
less.
All right. What you got coming up?
What do I have coming up? Nothing. Let me say, this strike has been difficult. Like, I'm one of the only writers that I know in my circle who got a job after the strike. And I know a lot of writers.
Somebody is a makeup artist. It was on Walking Dead. They do a bunch of stuff, but she was talking about all the work since they came off the strike. The companies already had. They trying to get all those people, and she was like, "Yo, I'm head makeup artist on this one, and they was like, we got to get we're set for here." So she was trying to move. her union. She was a journeyman. So I was like, ain't you a journeyman? Can't you just go someplace else? She was like, it don't really work that way. She said, technically, yes, because you're a journeyman, but nah. It don't.
It's been difficult. I mean, they're not producing shows.
Right.
At that scale. They're not hiring for shows at that scale. The majority of the people who are working are people who they like already had deals, already had stuff in the works. And if you're not at that echelon, it's just kind of like it's rough. And so my agents are like, God bless them, they are working hard. They're like, yo, can you do this? Can you try this? Can we send who do you know over here? Like they be pushing. But I was like, I'm going to take this time, work on my graphic novel. I am developing 2 projects.
So you do that stuff coming up.
Yeah. I mean, I can't be like, watch this next week.
Independent stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, independent stuff. And really just, I'm at Soul Folks in Leimert Park. And we're just like really revamping the store and reorganizing, putting in new protocols. So that's honestly where a lot of my energy has been going, is to this new role at Soul Folks as the head of operations.
And where can they find you?
You can find me online on Instagram at ITSJUSSUSS. You can also find me at Miss Auntie Neen, but you're probably going to be disappointed because I don't be posting over there because everybody just wants to know about that guy. And I don't really
Is that what it is?
Okay. Yeah, every time I post something different over there, it's always like, this is great, but like, what are you about to do about that guy? And I'd be like...
Still?
That's what I be saying.
That shit was iconic.
That's what I be doing to Kenyon Burris. He posted something that
what's up with the new shit?
What's up fucking...
No, what was the one on Netflix?
Black as Fuck.
Black as Fuck.
What's up with the new Black as Fuck?
Yeah, I say that all the time. Every time he posts, he say, I think I'm going to do this show. I think I want to... No, nigga. Get the Black as Fuck.
Black as Fuck.
That's why I don't be
don't
posting
post nothing new. I don't want to hear nothing about freaking... Coming to America 3, nothing. I don't black as fuck.
It don't matter. It don't matter what you do. I'm not deleting the IG. And shout out to my homegirl Tamara Joyner. I can't remember her name on IG, but she follows you too. And she was the first person I hit when you said you was coming. I was like, yo, nigga. And she was like,
shout out to you, Tam. Appreciate it.
And she was like, behave yourself. I was like, man, she all involved and shit. My nigga, we out here chilling, man. We good.
That's dope.
Jay, what you got coming up?
Man, I just shot a really dope proof of concept for we don't
have a joint for a name for it.
Yeah, well, no. The name of it is Dragonborn.
Okay,
but it's a Afrofuturistic science fiction piece, and it was phenomenal. So that's the first time I actually stepped up as executive producer.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm like, this is okay. I can do this, but next time I want to use somebody else's money. So
that's the point.
Amen.
Everybody else.
Always.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. But that's gonna be pretty dope. And then working with a multimedia production company, they reached out to me and they said, hey, we got some projects we want to pitch you for HBO, for BET, and I was like, okay. And they were like, well, how can we help you? And I was like, I know some people who are writing some stuff. I'm not writing anything right now personally, but I know some people.
I saw you working with Neb.
Yeah,
y'all doing it? What is it? An anime?
It's an animated. An animated series. Yeah, it's called Uptown Chronicles, and I'm doing some voiceover with him. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's like Black Panther meets the Boondocks.
Word. I saw it and I was like, he can just fuck with Neb. Yeah. I was like, yo, how did that come about?
Wow, man. Neb just reached out and was like, hey, you know what? I got this idea that I'm working on. He broke it down to me. I went to his house and he shared it with me, and I was like, bro, how can I be a part of that? He was like, bro, say less.
Man, got you. Okay.
Say less.
Shout out to Neb. Stephen Gord. Stephen Gord. His name. You went to the house where he he was on Fox 5 where he punched a fox. You don't remember that? Ask him about that. Okay. That nigga was on the news before.
He punched a fox?
He punched a fox. The kids was outside playing and shit, and the fox was there, and this nigga punched the fox. And it was on Fox 5 News. Ironically
I'm gonna
enough.
definitely
Ask that nigga about that shit.
That's a great ass story.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Shout out to Nev. What up, my nigga?
Yeah, man. So yeah, that part, and then man, just collaborated with other creative artists, man. Co-star coaching, my queen, her studio, acting studio. She's got classes going on. I drop in and I teach as well, and I'm working with some.
I see that plug.
Yeah, you got to plug the queen. Got to plug the queen. Yes, indeed.
And where can they find you?
Man, you can find me.
Talk that shit.
So I'm on IG. I'm doing better with IG.
You are.
I'm doing better. So
You
just
are.
Jason.Louder.
I see you.
I'm doing better.
I told Madeline to tell you that foolishness too.
Yeah. I know. And she be on me. So I'm doing better with that. And then I got to get acclimated to Facebook now because I think that's the next space that we want to tap into. Well, Facebook as far as
You might want to hit that Twitter.
Well, oh wow. Well, we're
I mean, not Twitter. TikTok. I'm sorry.
The skits that we're
Old man
working
shit.
on.
I apologize.
Yeah. So and that's
the Twitter.
So I want to hit the Twitter
Or the book face.
book face. I'm gonna hit both of them up and the TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So that all that part, and also, man, I'm been blessed to be able to work with Country Wayne on some of his skits as well. So
You know what? I look for those and I haven't seen one yet.
I'll send them to you.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll send
appreciate
the
it.
ones that I'll send those.
All right.
Yeah. So I mean that's cool. And I'm learning from them. I'm learning from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
All right.
Blessed. I'm just,
Also,
Exciting.
Jeanine from LA, when you get a chance, Google Jason C. Louder, LAX airport.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I was going to Google anyway, but now I'm
Yeah.
even more
But
curious about the
Google-
specific Google.
I'm gonna do it too.
Because I want you to see how your city treated my nigga.
Does this have anything to do with TSA?
I mean, he said TSA, but it had nothing to do with TSA.
Okay.
But the later comments, is that the nigga from Black Lightning? Yo, I haven't watched it in a while. It's time for the re-up. Jason
on
C.
TikTok
Louder,
now.
LAX airport.
yes, sir. And I'll be working.
Okay.
Y'all
with
Google it
Queen.
too.
I want to work. I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Young Price, where they find you?
You can find me at bprice954 on Instagram. Jeanine Daniels just followed me. I'm excited about that. You can find me on Twitter, bprice954. You can find me on Facebook at Brian Price. That's my given born name. You can find me on Black Planet, first name Brian.
Quit lying.
Oh, for sure.
It still exists?
I'm sure it does.
Black Planet.
Yes.
The internet doesn't go away.
They dropped the ball on that, nigga. We need to buy it.
The internet doesn't go away.
we need
No,
to buy
somebody
Black
bought it. I can't remember who bought it. Somebody bought it.
Okay.
I can't remember. Somebody famous bought it. I can't remember who did. But the internet doesn't go away. First name Brian. Put in Black Planet. First name Brian. Shit gonna come up. It's gonna be some young nigga shit. It's gonna be me, young nigga shit, with no grades and shit. You can find me on Cash App, bprice9454. Also, Yahoo, Building Perfect Rhymes.
Oh, in constant.
No, that was it. That was the end.
Okay.
You can find me on Bandcamp, bprice954. Wow. I'm just out here, man. Just holler at your boy. And of course, you can find me at The Owner's Box live on YouTube and watch these episodes. You can find me on Spotify at The Owner's Box. Find these episodes. Subscribe.
Apple Podcast.
Man, fuck Apple. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, like. Okay, Apple Music. Subscribe, like, and, get down. Get down with the niggas, man. We need these numbers. I'll let your boy.
Yes, sir.
Seuss,
I don't share this.
where can these motherfuckers find you at?
I don't
Nowhere.
I don't share.
All of them.
Nowhere, nigga.
I don't talk about it. The House of Bogan.
From the House of Bogan. I don't share the same disdain for Apple as this dude. So you go to Apple Podcasts, catch The Owner's Box. You catch the Owner's Box _ podcast on Instagram. Seuss to Connect on Facebook. And Seuss to Connect on Instagram. I'm talking with my hands.
I see.
So did you see that right there? Yeah. So, but I'm not talking to a person. I'm talking to.
Put your hands down, God. Put your hands down, God. I'm uncomfortable.
That's SUICEDACONNECT at Seuss on Twitter. I'm also on Black Planet. You can find me at Dean Keats.
Wow.
I still remember my password, so I pop in every once in a while just to see what's up.
Wow. You be having new messages?
I went.
She's on Black Planet.
I went
tonight.
updated it and said follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram on there, and then left. Like that's the message that's on there.
That's it, nigga. I am legend.
I
am legend.
Black Planet was a time, baby. You had to know coding.
You sure did. To make them little blinged out little characters at the bottom of your screen.
Then you hit niggas that's in there and be like, yo, send the code so I can do it on mine. And then cut, paste, copy.
I never used Black Planet.
You never was on Black Planet? Nigga, you hardly on anything right now, so I believe that.
Thank you for checking this out.
Yeah.
Thank you for our guests that popped in on us. Episode 127 is a wrap.
Episode 127, Jeanine Daniels, Jason C. Louder, some motherfucking rap. Seuss B. Price. Holla.